Got a message from Chris Harmonator. He's also known as Harmonator76 on YouTube. He asked, how do you keep yourself from buying movies at times? Because we all know Chris is crazy at the Goodwills and pawn shops and stuff, buying stuff. But yeah, to me, I get on kicks. You know, it is kind of easy to go get a lot of stuff at Goodwills when it's real cheap. I think that is why VHS collectors, especially VHS collectors, buy so much at times, because if you find them at Goodwills, they're usually only a quarter or 50 cents, maybe at $1 at the most. But to me, I get on kicks because I collect other things like figurines and stuff, so I might get in the kick of collecting wrestling stuff for a little while, or just movie related figurines and stuff like that. But I have had a lot of times where you know, you get some cheap VHS and buy a big bulk of stuff. It might take a little while to watch stuff, but to me, I was answering him, I was just like, watch your movies, you know, and just say you're going to watch so many movies that you've bought recently before you buy any more. That's a good way of looking at it, especially if you haven't seen the movies, blind buys and stuff like that. That works good for me. Yeah, I would love to go overboard with you know, Blu-rays sometimes, but I don't. You know, I make sure my bills are paid first, and you know, having some other part of another hobby or something to keep you away from buying so much at times. But yeah, watching them, and say you might say I'll watch 20 movies within, you know, 20 days or something, and keep you away from the Goodwills or the pawn shops or wherever. That's a good way of, you know, not buying movies for a while. Over time, a lot of VHS collectors will buy a lot of stuff like that, and they go overboard, especially new collectors, and they'll buy everything they see because it's cheap. Within about 6 months to a year, you'll see them saying, hey, I don't really need this movie. I don't need this one either. I don't need these 5 other ones. I'm going to sell them, trade them, or whatever. And that's happened with a lot of VHS collectors. It has happened with me too. And there is some of them in my collection right now that I could probably get rid of. A lot of people say, well, I'm just going to stick with this. But then you look at somebody else collecting this, and it's like, man, that's really cool too. So sometimes you might want to get into that too, collecting something else besides like horror movies. But yeah, Chris, just enjoy your movies. Watch them. There is people probably out there to buy a bunch of VHS, and sometimes it takes years to watch some of them. I've been guilty of that before. But watch them and take a break sometimes if you feel like you just got a problem and you're a hoarder or whatever. But that's just the way I look at it. There's still a bunch of VHS that I have never seen in my life. Sooner or later, I'll pop around to watching them. Same way with Blu-rays and DVDs, especially Blu-rays. Corey Bird sent me quite a bit of stuff here recently, and I'm trying to catch up with them. And right when I watch 1 or 2, and I still have 6 or 7 to watch, he sends 4 or 5 more, but keeps me going there. Yeah, just watch them. Take your time sometimes, you know, like I said, with Arrow Video or Scream Factory, other companies like that put out some cool stuff, but sometimes they're a little pricey, $20, $25, whatever. So you buy 4 movies and you spend $100 just like that. So to me, I'm kind of getting into that kind of stuff where I'm only buying the things I really, really want, and these collector editions and stuff that's coming out, because they cost a little bit more, and I won't go and buy as much as I used to or whatever, or buy too much. You know what I mean? So if you follow me on Instagram, MovieJohn_, and you want to ask me a question about movie collecting or anything, or on YouTube, leave me a comment at the bottom. Maybe I'll do another video like this and I'll answer your question. But Chris Harmonator76, yeah, check him out on Instagram and check him out on YouTube. I think he's got a few videos, but he don't really do videos no more or whatever. Harmonator76, thanks for your question, baby. Till next time.